Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Lily, and I'm so happy that you are here with me today. In today's video, I am going to do an unboxing, and I'm also going to show you a couple of things that I make with some of these amazing products. So stick around until the very end. I want to say thank you to the team at Your Creative Studio for reaching out to me again and asking if I would be happy to receive one of their kits again. And of course, I accepted because these kits are absolutely amazing. So thank you to Your Creative Studio. And I now present you with the January 2023 kit, which is full of awesomeness. These are like little treasure troves, you guys. These products are just so fun, so cool, and they're very generous, you guys. And you're about to see all of the wonderful things that are in here. It's almost like the bottomless pit of a kit because it just keeps going and going and going. I'm not kidding you. So what I'm going to do is take everything out of the box, and you could see, look at all this goodness, you guys. Look at it. And all packaged up like little presents. This is so much fun to open. So I'm just taking things out one after the other, and it seems like it's just never ending. Look at it. And it's not even my birthday. So take everything out of the box, and then I am going to one by one, open it and then put it back into the box. So I'm going to go through everything quite thoroughly so you can get a good view and a good idea of what these products are all about. This is, oh my gosh, my mind just went blank. This has like a travel theme. It's like there's a train, and it's just everything corresponds so well. The first item I'm going to go through is this little paper pack. There are 24 sheets of paper in this package. There are 6 sticker papers, 6 vellum papers, 6 art papers, and 6 pattern papers. And they all feel different. Obviously, they're different types of paper. Do you guys remember the last video where I didn't know it was sticker paper, but I was so certain it was because it felt like sticker paper? Well, if I read the package, it tells you right there that there's sticker paper in the package. So, but now I know better. And these are amazing. As I was going through this paper pad, all of the ideas started just flowing in my mind of different ways that I could use these papers. And I started out by showing you the, the first few papers were very thin, so those are great for using as collage, very thin. And these are art paper, and so they have a heavier weight, but still very easy to work with and sturdy enough to be able to use them like for tags or tuck spots, things like that. And then there's beautiful vellum paper, and those are so pretty. So I can't wait. So many ideas. Look at how pretty the vellum paper is. And so the designs kind of carry through all of these different papers so that they work well with one another. So stinking pretty. Look at this. And they have a very, well, they have this vintage feel. So I can't wait to play with these. So I know exactly what I'm going to do with that vellum, the one with the lady wearing that blue dress. I know exactly what I'm going to do with that. I didn't know until I saw the paper. So this is one of the sticker papers, and I just want to show you that it is sticker paper. And so I had to bring it up close to my eyes so I could show you. So I could peel it apart and show you. And oh, so nice. So 24 sheets of this paper, you guys. Lots of projects to be made with these. So I'm pretty excited about that. Even the packaging that it came with can be repurposed. And you guys know how I like to repurpose packaging. And so this paper right here the cover. This is not going away, so I will set that aside as well and work with that too. I don't work with it today. I create some other really cool things that I know you're going to love. Just some ideas on how you can use some of these items. I am going to have their website linked down below so that you can click on it and go over and show them some love, because they have so many amazing products. You can get kits, and then you can also purchase individual items like stamps and little ephemeras. So lots of stuff for you to look through. Oh, I didn't tell you that one that we just passed. That is a sticky pad. Oh, I love sticky notes. I don't like to write on them, but I love sticky notes, and I love including them in my junk journals. And this is really cool. These are vellum stickers. At first, I thought they were like coins, but it actually has the train design, like a train station on them. So that's really cool. You can use those as stamps or like medallions on your projects. And so those are really cool. And then you've got this little pad of paper. And that is a very generous amount of paper. I love paper. Do you love paper? I absolutely love paper. I have loved paper my whole life. So these little kits are like dream kits, you guys. I love these so much. And look at, these are like little maps, and there's a few of each different design, but how cool is that? They're thin enough to that you can use to layer. You can also use them for collage. So these are going to be fun, especially for layering and creating small backgrounds and layering items. So that's going to be fun to use those. And then here is another little pad. And these are also really cool. And I wanted to show you. In fact, I'm holding it right now. The cover is really cool. It has this gold foil, and it reads, "Life is only illusion. Life is not a dream. Destiny is held in our own hands." How cool is that message, you guys? So that is a great little quote, and I'm showing you there what that looks like. It has that gold foil. So even the cover can be reused, you guys. And if you're anything like me, I use up every bit that I possibly can, especially packaging. Not just the contents, everything. So these are really cool. I'm actually holding them right now, and I'm flipping through them. Can you hear that? Flipping through them, giving you some sound effects. But these are really cool. These can also be used as collage. They feel really nice. They're really, really nice paper. They feel really good. And they're almost like little mini postcards. But again, they can be used for collage or like journaling cards. Small 2x4 journaling cards that can be tucked into coin envelopes and tuck spots. Those will be really fun. And there's more, you guys, more cute paper in varying designs. These are little squares. I want to say they're 3x3, and you get an assortment of vellum papers and also little art papers. These are so beautiful, and as I went through these, I knew exactly how I was going to use one of these, and you're going to see what I do with one of these. You know, when I first started, the challenge is always, well, for me with anything, something new, is what am I going to do with it? And I'm up for a challenge. And with these kits, I don't know what's going to be inside these boxes, but I challenge myself so that when I'm looking through them, to try to come up with ideas on how to use the products. So I was up for that challenge. And so as I'm going through the items, like I said, all of these ideas are going through my mind. And there were some pieces that really stood out. And I knew exactly the direction I was going to go in with those. So please stick around so you can see how I use these in some pretty quick and easy projects. And this one is so nice. I love the script on these little vellum squares. These are gorgeous. And because I don't want to lose them, I'm going to clip them, keep them all together. and then set them aside nicely in the box. Look at all of these little cute packages. I love the way they package these. It's like mini presents. Just love the presentation. This is another little box. I wasn't sure what this was. At first, I thought it was going to be washi tape, or maybe even more paper, or another little more washi tape or a paper pad. And so I didn't know. But I read the instructions, and right there it says open. So I'm going to follow instructions. Sometimes I just dive right in. I don't read anything because I get so excited. But let's read the labels. So open, and let's see what's in there. More yummy goodness, of course. So stinking cute. That reads World Wonders, you guys. Look at these images. These are faux postage stamps. What? How cute are these? And each one is different, you guys. I didn't count to see how many are in this package, but that's like, what was that? It's got to be at least half an inch thick of these faux postage stamps of amazing places around the world. And they are like vellum faux postage stamps. Oh my gosh, they are so stinking pretty. And what I love about these is they're all different. Each and every one of them has a different design. And I'm going to thumb through each and every one really quick so you can take a look and you could see. I have them right here. They are just so nice. Can you hear that? I'm doing a voiceover, but can you hear me flipping through? Oh, the lovely sound of paper. You've got the Eiffel Tower. You have the Statue of Liberty. There's so many wonderful mini images of amazing places from around the world, all in the palm of your hand. Oh, the Leaning Tower of Pisa. Look at that. Just amazing, you guys. So these are super, super, super cute, like little art pieces in these little squares. So those will be fun to use as faux postage on your projects for collage, for layering, for embellishing. So super cute. I didn't want to skip any of them. I wanted you to see how amazing all of these are. So far, everything I have opened, I have fallen in love with. Like, I honestly didn't know what to expect. So this was a very nice surprise. A very generous kit, you guys. So, so cute. And that top one with that red in it. You know, lately I have really been, I was telling my sister that I have been drawn to the color red lately, and so I want to use it more in my work. And it's so funny I say that right now because one of the, just stick around, you'll see what I'm talking about. I don't want to give away too much, not yet, but red. It has to do with red and how it's calling out, and so I'm reaching for that color more often lately. Then we have this package of little ephemeras. I didn't know. I thought they were, you know, little die-cut pieces, but you guys, they're stickers. How cool is that? And look at that supply. It was hard to tell in the package exactly how many of these were in there, but that's a handful of little die-cut ephemera pieces. It's like, it's old advertisement, it's old labels. It's just amazing. Each and every one of these. Look at how awesome these are. And I love that they come in all different shapes. This is where I discovered that they were stickers. Look at that. This is really cool because it makes it so easy to work with, you guys. You don't have to fuss with glue. You just peel it and stick it. Poof. Blew my mind. So I'm I'm being more careful as to the items that I go through to make sure that if they are stickers, that I use them as stickers. I've made, I've made the mistake in the past. My sister and I have, where we'll buy die cuts thinking that's all they are, die cuts, and then we staple them or glue them onto projects, and it's actually a sticker. So we won't do that again. So we're very careful now. Each one of these, you get 2 of each one. I like that label in particular, the beer party one. Except if it were a wine party, that would be even better. But so cute. Oh, this girl loves a glass of red wine every once in a while. So this is really nice. And I noticed that some of these were winter or Christmas related. So there were a couple in there that read Joy to the World. Just these can be used for all kinds of different themes and occasions. What a great variety of little sticker ephemeras. I really, really, really love these. It just keeps going and going and going. And it's so nice that there's 2 of each. Because if you're anything like me, I tend to hoard stuff. I'm trying not to so much anymore. But a part of me still wants to hoard the thing. So it's really nice when you get a second set of anything. Because then you can hoard the one and use the other. Even though we should be using everything. No more hoarding, you guys. No more hoarding. Or holding. I like to say holding instead of hoarding. So I went looking for a container to put these in. Because I didn't want to mix them into the box. Because I want to use some of these in one of the projects I'm going to make. And so the closest thing I had was this bowl I purchased at the thrift store. It's a really nice bowl. And I like that green color. And that's actually the bowl where I hold my decorative scissors. So I dumped out the scissors to put these little stickers in. But it's just temporary. I'll find a permanent home for them. So I might put them back in the little bag and then put them in the box. I don't know. It's too soon to tell. I love how these are packaged, you guys. I love the little craft envelopes, the way that your creative studio seals them. And these are cling stamps in these envelopes. Oh my gosh. I love stamping. And you've seen in my work and you've seen how I like to purchase stamps on in different, thrift stores and other areas. So I love. I have a growing collection of stamps because I like using them in my projects. What's nice about these is I don't have anything that looks like this. So this is really cool. One of them was like a travel label, and then that round one has a train station theme, and so does this one. This one says Locomotive 1804, and then it has that awesome train on it. So that is really cool. And yet another cling stamp. Not just one, not just 2, 4 cling stamps, you guys. And these are really nice. They're red rubber, so much detail. And they come with a protective cover. So I'll be able to remove that protective cover on the top. But look at the back. Look at that red rubber and all of that intricate detail. I'm going to stamp them so you could see what they look like. And you could see all of the wonderful detail when you stamp them. We have 2 more packages to go. And this one is washi tape because I'm reading the packages now. So I know what's in there. I will be repurposing these little pockets because I love that craft paper. And this is so nice. Look at this washi tape. This pattern corresponds with some of the art papers that were in the kit. So those are going to work really well. Everything just is so... what's the term? Cohesive. So they're going to play so well together. Can't wait to use these. And we've got, I think this is the last little package, another roll of washi tape. So exciting to open up these little packages. Again, I just love the presentation. And this one's really cool. This one has like a collage design. And you can see a little bit of the train and then some world maps. Really, really nice. Really vintage feeling, so it'll work well with vintage projects. Nice and sticky. A generous amount of washi tape. So I love my washi tape. Once upon a time, I said I wasn't going to buy any more washi tape. Do you guys remember when I said that? And remember, I also said that was the biggest lie. I will never stop collecting washi tape, you guys. Whether I purchase it or it's gifted to me, I love the washi tape. Okay, so I cleared up the table a little bit, and now I'm going to work on a project. So what's really nice about all of these items is they work well with things that you may already have. You may not have these exact same items, but what you get in this kit plays really well with whatever supplies you already have. So what I did is I grabbed a die because I am going to make, I had mentioned earlier how these papers are great for creating tuck spots or pockets, and that's what I'm going to do. So when I saw this train paper, this train design art paper, I knew exactly what I was going to do. I want to make a tuck spot. And so I die cut that section of the train with my Big's die because I want that to be my focal point. And I could leave it. We're ready to roll just the way it is. And if you're familiar with my junk journals, I love using this die and using this design as a tuck spot. And I pulled my own personal idea book to show you how I plan on using these. And I'm just going to glue it down on one of the corners and leave the other two open so that I can use as a tuck spot in my journals. And so I have a few journals that I'm currently working on, and I know exactly what journal this one is going to go in. So I'm going to make this one, and then off camera, I'm probably going to make a whole bunch more. But for the sake of the video and for the sake of time, I'm only going to make one today. And like I said, I could leave it as it is. It is ready to go. That design is so pretty. It's so cute. The colors, everything, and that red. I'm just loving the red in that design. So I grabbed my green bowl of stickers. You know, I'm not kidding. They'll probably live in that bowl forever now. That's their forever home. So what I want to do is create a little collage or maybe layer a few items, but only a couple because I don't want to cover up the image. I'm just going to stick with one, and I love this one that reads flea market. So I'm just kind of going through some of the other items that we've already unboxed, trying to find something that will coordinate, and everything coordinates so well and matches. You know, everything will work well together, but I don't want to cover it, so I'm just looking for a small something to finish embellishing it, or I could, you know, we could just leave it as it is. But I opted to grab one of these round stickers, and I'm going to add that. So this is the really cool part. I don't have to mess with the glue, and just peel the backing and press it. Voila. That was pretty easy. I think it was too easy. And now just adding that sticker. How cute is that, you guys? And now I have a tuck spot ready to go. Super easy. So I will be making off camera a bunch more of these for all of my upcoming junk journals. They're going to have some amazing tuck spots. Okay, the other project I'm going to work on. So I picked these up at a thrift store a while back. And I was actually going to donate them again because I didn't know what to do with them. I honestly didn't know what to do with them. But I challenged myself to work with these, and so I've already worked on them in other projects. But when I saw this vellum paper in this kit, I knew I was going to use them in these photo slides. So we're going to make some faux photo slides, or some photo slides with some images. Not faux, because these are actually photo frame slides. So I'm going to take one from this little set right here. You know how I was telling you that I love the script on the vellum? So that is what I am going to use, except it's a tough decision because these are all so amazing that it was hard to choose just one. So I'm just going to quickly go through them again and then grab, I'm just going to grab one because they're all amazing and I could be here all day just going through them. So I set one aside and that's the one I'm going to go with. And I'm just going to sandwich it super easy between the slide. And I do have a video, you guys, on where I make faux photo slides. It's a video I believe I made in a couple years ago. I'm going to link it for you down below. So if you don't have photo slides like this, I have a video on showing you how you can make your own from scratch. And so I'll have that video down below. And then, you know, you can use vellum pieces like this to sandwich between. So I grabbed my little stapler, my little tiny attacher, stapled it. Now I'm going to cut the vellum all around the photo slide. I almost feel a little bit guilty that this was so easy to create, you guys. And they're turning out so stinking cute. Like, I don't think I've ever worked on a project quite this fast. And for it to instantly look amazing. And that's it. But I'm going to use some washi tape and I'm going to add some washi tape just for another decorative element. Pretty quick, isn't it? And I love these. I'm also going to make a bunch more of these with using all the different vellum papers and maybe play around with some of the other art papers. And I'll also be using these in my future junk journals, you guys. So stinking cute. I love that script vellum. I just love that so much. I don't have any of that. Well, now I do. Now I do. But I didn't have any before. Not until now. So that'll be fun. So I'm going to make another one. Now I pointed out this one earlier, the lady with the blue dress. And when I saw that vellum paper, I'm like, oh my gosh, I know exactly where I'm going to use you. Now, I'm going to cut her out. And you know, with these photo slides, you can use it vertically or horizontally. And I meant to cut her out like vertically. And then I ended up cutting her out horizontally. But, I mean, that was my mistake, but it still looks great either way. But I did want more of her dress to show through the little slide. But it's okay. It turns out great anyway. Oops. So I'm being careful not to cut, not to just create scraps of that vellum. So I'm being careful so that I can use these pieces in other projects as well. And look at how cute. This one actually looks like a real photograph, like a real photo slide. And again, just taking my little tiny attacher and stapling it. Super easy. Trimming off the excess. And that's it. That is it. Super easy, wasn't that? But I'm not done. I'm gonna stain around the corners just to give it a more vintage touch. And so I grabbed one of Tim Holtz's inks. I think this one's called Vintage Linen. Look at how cute that looks. Instant aging, you guys. And then I'm going to go ahead and do this one as well. And it just adds like a little finishing touch to it. Oh, they turned out so cute. They look so real. And so now the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to set these things aside. And I am going to stamp these rubber stamps because I want to see what they look like on paper. And of course, I want to show you as well. So I'm going to go and grab some ink. And I just reached into my ink drawer and I just happened to grab the red one. I'm not kidding you guys. I am so drawn to red right now. So don't be surprised if you see a lot more red in future projects. Plus, for this purpose, I think it pops more on screen so you're able to really see all of the great detail in these rubber stamps. I really like this round one. And it's really nice. I love that train. I love how it can be used as a faux postage stamp. It can also be used like a coin or a medallion. So many different ideas for using this one. So I really like that. And then this one is really nice. This is like it looks like a label, and it actually says travel right on the center. So it's like a travel label, and I love the ornate design around it, like on the border. That is really nice. So that looks just like a label. Really nice. So I'm going to stamp it again. See how nice that red ink just pops on that craft paper? They work so well together. Super nice. I love that one. I love these stamps. They're great. They clean off really easy. So I like wiping all of my stamps. You guys, I use this yellow towel for everything. And then when it gets too murky, I just hand wash it, air dry it, and use it all over again. But they're great for cleaning up your stamps and for wiping off your hands, just for everything. And this is a really, really nice train stamp. And there's so much detail in these little stamps. Look at how awesome that looks. I should have brought it closer up to the camera. I didn't think about doing that. And look at all that design. All of that intricate design on the red rubber is what transfers onto that paper. So it's nice and crisp and clean and clear. And this is the larger of all of the stamps. And on the very top, it reads locomotive. Taking a train ride has been on my bucket list for a really long time. So I'm hoping that I'm able to do that in the near future and just, take a long distance train drive somewhere out to the west. I particularly like this stamp because right in the center of it, it reads 1804. And as I stamped it and I saw that, I had an idea. So I'm going to clean it up really good because I'm going to focus on that 1804. These stamps can be used so many different ways. If you don't want to use the entire image of a stamp, you can single out one area of it and then ink that up without having to use the rest of the stamp. And that's exactly what I'm going to do right now. So I'm going to reach for one of my markers, and this is just one of my Zig Clean markers. And I'm going to color the 1804 year. And that idea just popped into my head after I had stamped the entire image. And look at that. So if you only want the year, or if you just want a small section of a stamp, just grab a marker and just color that section in and use it on your project. And so the 1804 I'm going to use on one of the slides right above the little the lady, because that area I felt needed something. And look at this, you guys. Oh my gosh. I love this little card so much more now. Look at how cute that is. What? So you're going to see a bunch of these in the future because I made the one and I'm going to make, 2 dozen of them. Watch. And I'm also going to do it on my little tuck spot. Again, coloring in the 1804, and I'm going to stamp it on my tuck spot in the upper left-hand corner, because that area felt like it needed something too to just balance out the entire card. Because of the red that's down on the lower right-hand side, and now just adding a little bit of red in the upper left-hand side, it just balances everything, balances it out. So stinking cool, you guys. So yeah, that was a pretty neat idea. And the same thing you could do with this stamp as well. This one reads travel in the upper half. And if you wanted to, you know, if I wanted to stamp that one on my little photo slide, I could. I'm just going to quickly show you how you can do that as well. And I'm going to stamp it on the craft cardstock. And you can be more intricate, meticulous about it so it's clear, but that just reads travel and it works well. So if you don't have a travel stamp, but you have this, you know, you can just kind of pick and choose different areas of a stamp. So yes, so stinking cool. And they clean so easily and they're ready to go. I'm probably going to leave all of this on my desk for a little while because there are so many more that I want to make. Oh, the other cool thing, I thought I was almost, well, I'm almost done, but one more thing. I took a round punch. This happens to be a 2-inch round punch. It's a little bit big. I thought I had a 1.5-inch punch. A 1.5-inch punch would have been perfect around this circle, but I just want to give you the idea that you could stamp the red image and then cut around it, and you can even make a charm out of it or use it as ephemera or an embellishment to your project. So punch a hole and you can make a little dangle. So how you can even, oh, you know what? I could emboss it. Yeah, I could emboss it. Oh, maybe I'll do that too. Oh my gosh, so much fun. I hope you guys enjoyed all of this. I had fun unboxing. Thank you again to Your Creative Studio, you guys. Their link will be in this description area below, so you can hop on over and take a look at all of the amazing things that they have. Let me know what you think down below. I hope you enjoyed my unboxing video. Thank you so much for being here. You guys, I appreciate you so much. You guys are so awesome. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. You guys take care. And I will see you next time.